Cold temperatures could set a record at Wheeler Mission tonight. For hundreds, it will mean sleeping on a mat on the floor.
But it's better than the alternative. Wish TV's Dan Klein joining us now live. And Dan, the cold tonight and tomorrow, life-threatening.
Yeah, and it's why people who always spend the night on the streets are coming in tonight to get warm. Now, Wheeler Mission had never seen 500 men come to their facilities until last year, and their record actually was 525. As of about an hour ago, they were at 489, but they expect in the next couple hours that number will probably creep up close to 515, so very close to the highest number they've ever seen, and that doesn't include women and children who go to a different facility at a different location. But those I talked to consider themselves blessed. A packed house at the Wheeler Mission Thursday night.
Fear of freezing to death, just knowing that you may not wake up in the morning.
The stories that bring the men here as varied as the people themselves.
I was in the hospital and I had nowhere to go.
Made some mistakes in my family, don't got nowhere to go.
God and a dog.
And on this night, there are more stories than ever before. A hot meal, a roof over their heads, sure beats the alternative. Those who choose to remain in the elements.
Probably die out there like tonight. It's pretty cold, very cold. A lot of old men out there probably might go tonight because it's really cold. That's just a fact.
And so Wheeler Mission opens its doors by the 100. Now the men are split into 3 locations. 400 here at the shelter, 298 will have a bed. The other 100 will get a mat and sleep on the floor of the day room. 70 each at 2 other overflow places, with space for almost another 200 women and children at a 4th location.
No one deserves to die in the cold. No one deserves to get frostbite in the cold. It don't matter what that number is. If somebody comes in and needs shelter, at least for that night, we'll find them somewhere.
The danger, not just the cold, which is severe enough that most will spend all day here Friday, but the snow and the dampness, which makes staying dry more difficult.
I don't want to go out there in this cold. It hurts too much at my age anymore. It's not how you want to spend life.
No, it's something you don't want to do. It's terrible.
Which is why there's an interesting sentiment among many of the guests tonight. In fact, all of the ones who wanted to speak to us. Not anger and hopelessness, but positivity and gratitude. Maybe they're here on this night, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's getting bigger.
I thank the Lord that it's here.
There's always hope, and that's what drove me here.
Well, there are a lot of reasons why not everyone comes inside on a night like tonight. Pride, maybe the religious aspect of the Wheeler Mission, but also addiction, mental illness, maybe an issue in a large crowd, and of course even some people whose bad behavior won't let them back inside. But if you're sitting in a warm home tonight watching this, wondering how you could help, well, William Bumpus has 3 things. First, either volunteer here or another shelter near your home, donate money, and then pray for those who are spending the night inside and even those who are still on the street. Reporting live, Dan Klein, Wish TV News 8.